Hope it works. Oh, we are live. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. They're here, 29-year veteran of the woods. That's indeed where Bear lives, people. In the woods. Great to have everyone here on another fun show here. Good to see Sam. He says, hello, Bear. Well, hello, Sam. I hope you're still around. I don't know how long ago that was. Evening, Sam, says Amy. Great to see you, Bear. It's great. And she got it. She did get it. You gotta extend out those R's there. Thank you, Amy, and also Melissa out there as well, I'm sure. Hanging out with Bear as he does little spring cleaning here for Bear. Is it spring? I don't know. It's close enough. Gosh darn it, it's close enough for Bear. Very close. We're almost getting into pollen. Well, we already are into pollen. It gets all over Bear's hair. Just everywhere. I had to take a bath, like you see here. I had to go out in the friggin' river and clean off, people. So, hopefully he is clean and smelling well for you good people out there. Gonna do a little bit of Comicsgate spring cleaning here as well. A little bit agitated. A little bit, one might say a tad. A just minor, slightly ticked off just a little bit. Bear almost. He almost wasn't. He was just gonna throw up his hands. Throw up his claws. Say, you know what? Screw all this. Pox on all of your houses. Bear's outie. Got some spring cleaning to do. Who cares? Blah 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 blah. No, not this time, man. I've got plenty of viewers out here that gotta watch out for you guys out there. I know everybody comes to the show. You got plenty else out there on a Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. Your sports, your entertainment, other YouTube shows out there. You're right here with Bear. Appreciates it. So you know what? That's what it takes. Then Bear's gonna be here. And well, some truth might be spilled here. I get to see P-Money. Says, Ruth and the kids are out. So I have the house all to myself. Oh, that's great. I have a silent movie on screen, beer on another, and a cola in my hand. This is a great night, he says. That's true. Which silent movie? By the way, I still need to figure out what movie Bear's gonna do as a watch along. Still haven't quite. I'm almost. I had the thought the other day. I hope this doesn't make anybody sad or ticked off or anything like that. But we did the watch along with the Rambo movies, kind of in conjunction with the, what was it called? First Blood, that's coming out from your boy Zach. So did Sylvester Stallone, but back in the day, as they say. Bear was a little bit more of an Arnold fan than a Sly Stallone fan. So I was wondering maybe Bear should kind of do the opposite side of things and do some Arnold movies out there. I was thinking maybe like Running Man. That's a funny movie. Total Recall. I was thinking about maybe doing Total Recall. That's a fun movie. Everybody does Terminator or this or that or whatever. True Lies, maybe? True Lies might be another good one out there. Contemplating a number of different ones there as well. So if you have any great ideas, go ahead and let old Bear know. He'll mull it over with you good people. Let me bring you good people up. Why am I waiting here? Let's see. Amy says, that's a great night. Great night. Great to see you, P-Money. Wish the family well for all of us when they get back home. I sure hope so. Well, Arnold, there's a lot of choices there. I know. Not some of the later day stuff. What was the one where it was like a zombie movie? I'll put that off to the side. They had the one with Arnold and Sly teaming up. Some prison movie. I saw like 5 minutes of that. I was like, that's alright. It's fine and everything. Gosh, what would another good one be? really leaning towards a Total Recall. A very fun movie. I always loved Paul Verhoeven. Arnold, funny in that movie. All sorts of good stuff in that one. They go to Mars. You better get your butt to Mars. So, I don't know. Conan, boy, this is going to... I apologize ahead of time, people. I really do. I really do. Prepare your shocked faces. Take a moment here. Let me take a drink. Let me get their shocked faces ready. Bear has never seen either of the Conan movies. Maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes here or there. Not that they're bad movies or anything like that. I'm sure they're terrific and everything. Not a big fan of the sword and sandals type movies out there, especially kind of sword and sorcery, I guess. So I don't know. I would have to check that out. Hercules in New York. That is an Arnold movie to mock. Well, no. If I were to do a mocking movie, what was it? Jingle All the Way? I would probably do Jingle All the Way, but I think that's been played out. Of course, actually, no. Man. Well, we were already doing the Rambo stuff, but man, that would have been interesting to do another Christmas movie. Maybe you could do a Christmas movie in July. Maybe that would work out. That's okay. Says Amy with her shocked face. More of a sci-fi bear. That's true. That was actually going to be the other thumbnail today, but it came out a little bit of spring cleaning with beer in the tub here. Beer in the tub. Arnold as a Hercules movie. If there's an Arnold movie to make you laugh more, I haven't heard it, said P-Money. I've never heard it. I've never even seen that one. I'll have to look that one up. Arnold as Hercules. Interesting. Unsubscribe to all non-Conan watchers. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. All right. Let me quickly move on from that. Let's go check out some campaign updates. We got from old Uncle Lee out here. Is 595,000. Almost get. Let's see. I think he came up about 5K. About 5K there in the past couple days or week since we last saw that. So congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Well, he'll hit 600 here in no time, probably. More than likely. And by the way, ending. Oh God, we're not supposed to promote her. Oh, I forget. Anyways, ending soon here. From Irenee. Fiendish 2.5. It's going to be. Oh, for crying out loud! Stinking OBS. All right, let me. It's going. No, not that. It is going to be ending here in a couple of days. Let's see if I can scroll. For crying out loud. Okay, maybe. Okay, no, stop! Ow, for crying out loud. I don't know what the heck's happening. Come on, OBS. No, stop. Anyways, ending in 3 days. So if you want to go check out Fiendish 2.5. If you haven't checked out any of the Fiendish Eye. If you haven't checked out her book, she has some back issues there. So 1 and 2. 2.5 is drawn by... gosh dang it. I'm sorry, people. I can't... It's in OBS. I can't scroll down. But it's drawn by someone else. I forget who it was. A good artist out there. Anyways, you only got 3 days left. So if you haven't checked out... Much like Bear hasn't checked out the first issue, you might want to get on that or her, if I think I have it here in the description. Yeah, her web store. So you can either go to Fund My Comic, or the ReneeDraws.com. ReneeDraws.com. I don't know if she's going to have that more in demand on her site. Maybe, I don't know, but ending in a couple days here. So be sure Be sure to check that out. Alright, we only have a very few, but quality. Quality. Oh, for crying out loud, I forgot to put it in here. One of these days, Bear, professional show. Give me 1 second here. Alright, do the thing with the thing, Bear. Talk amongst your shelves, people. Talk amongst your shelves. Hopefully this works. There we go, a Titan. From the G ship, people. Scroller says no. Scroller does say no. A Titan Mouse of Might, Volume 3 update 2/18/24 for a couple days ago. Hello, friends of Titan. Well, hello, Gary. Long time. Definitely no see here. The proof copy of Titan Mouse of Might Volume 3 has been received, reviewed, and approved, and the final version is now at the printer. The volume has been a lot of work, but I feel the worth is weighted. I hope you are as excited as I am. Bear is. Your friend in comics, that would be Gary Shipman, the G-Ship. So there you go. He also has another one here that Bear's got to do the same thing with. So talk amongst your shelves, people. Talk amongst your shelves. Okay, the thing. Come on, why won't you do the thing there? Okay, there it is. Okay, do the thing. What? No, hold on. Gosh, dang it. Here we go. I clicked on the wrong one. There we are. There we are, also from Gary Shipman, Titan Mouse of Might, and other updates. That would be to 2024, so a couple days later. Titan Mouse of Might Volume 3, the proof copy of Titan Mouse of Might Volume 3 has been received, reviewed, approved, and the final version is now at the printer being printed. This volume has been a lot of work, but I feel it is worth the wait. I hope you're as excited as I am. Didn't I just read this? There you are. Copies of both the regular hardcover and deluxe edition, I'd go with the deluxe, people, are still in demand. Just click on the Titan Mouse of Might button to check them out. I wonder how long they're going to be in demand. If he's already got them back, maybe he printed a couple extra copies there. Amy says, hello, desk. How are the pens and pencils tonight? I didn't need the shelf tonight. I'm using the desk. I'll talk to the desk, says P-Money. Well, you're not going to talk to the hand. Talk to the desk. Pagan's Land 25th Anniversary, issue number 6. I'll go check it out on Indiegogo. There it is. Guy stabbing a tiger in the mouth. It's gotta hurt. He's also on Whatnot. Whatnot? Most every night I am doing Whatnot live drawing streams, rather. I hope you will stop by and say hi in the chat sometime. Thank you all for being part of this wonderful adventure. Your friend in comics. That would be from the G-Ship. Gary Shipman, people. Gary Shipman, people. So, hopefully you have your copy. A great book right here. Volume 1, Volume 2, and hopefully Volume 3 coming soon, people. So go check that out. Good stuff there. Good stuff from Gary Shipman, people. Good stuff there. Yeah, I did the Irenee stuff. So yeah, do check out her campaign as well. Fund my comic or her website. I will put it in the description here. Find it here. Do the thing with the thing. Copy the thing, and you do the paste. And you're really not supposed to do this because she's, not part of Comicsgate anymore. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, there you are. So there is that from old Bear here, going against the grain, people. Going against the grain. But you know what? Irenee, lovely lady out there. Luscious booty. We're gonna throw some love her way here. P-Money says, I had to get my Titan communicating directly to Gary because he originally wasn't sending it internationally. Oh man, that stinks. You know, I'm wondering. I don't know how close you are to the border, Peabody, but maybe there might be a way of like getting a PO box, like in I don't know, whatever, Montana or something like that. You just cross the border, like pick up your books. You got to smuggle it back into old Canada there, but that's up to you, man. That is up to you. Unsubscribe to the non-Conan watching non-Comics Gate linker. Well, no, I'm still in Comics Gate. I don't know. Comics Gate is just passing, passing gas, really. Passing gas. Okay, should we get into it? Should we really get into it, people? Beer's got something to say here, but I'll put one in the chat if you want to go there. Two if you want to see the great news of the day. Oh, for crying out loud! Let me see, people. Professional show. Of course, Tim Apple, private. Yes. Okay, there we go. We could do news of the day. So either one or two out there. I mean, P Money is the exception to the rule. Send books to P Money. He is an honorary American. Honorary American out here. All right. One, because I'm so out of loop and I trust Bear. Okay. You might not like this. You might not like this. You got time to reconsider here. You got time to reconsider. All right, we're going to count down from 5. Take a drink here. From 4. You're going to do 3, people. 3. It's your last chance. Oh, we're burning bridges here. L2O. Is it crypto news? No, it's not crypto news. Much worse. We're getting to 1 here. Last chance. Last chance. I'm ready to get mad here. All right. I gave you the chance and the opportunity. Okay. So they did. There is a stream. Man, I should really. We'll talk about this, and I'll go into the reasons why Bear thinks this is a lot of bunk. But let's get to the issue first. And then we'll. By the way, I got. Listen, by the way, I got plenty of grades. Oh, for crying out loud, of course, I didn't do it. Okay. Thing. Okay. I do have plenty of good news stories here that we could go through. All right. Here we go, people. Here we go. Okay. So, the other night, what's called a trash cast. Uncle Ethan out there, he's doing I don't know, what would you call it? A burn it all down, to hell with everyone else, type of stream. Now, I'm not going to get into the pros and negatives about all of that. If there is people out there that's got disagreements with one another, they're more than welcome to air it out on YouTube. I don't think it's a good idea for multiple reasons. But if they want to, okay, fine. So they decided to go check out. Let's see if we can find it here. Here we go. They decided to go check out Mike Miller's Lonestar book. Did an extensive review of it. Okay. Beer's been doing reviews for years now. All of a sudden, reviews are a big thing. Okay, fine. So Beer wanted to check out, okay, how is it done a little bit differently? Well, let's take some notes. Let's figure. Professional artists, quote unquote professional. Professional artists out there doing their thing. Okay. Hey, let's see what, Beer kind of, more story-wise. Let's see what the artist has to say. Okay. What is this? 3 hours. 3 hours into the freaking thing. Finally get through the entire review. Let's go ahead. Once again, people, here's your chance to bail out here. Let me find it here. Do the thing with the thing. So they get through the book here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you probably can't hear it, but goes through the book here. Gets to the very end with every single person that has backed the book several years ago being listed out and called out. None of these people had anything to do with the few. Well, I won't say none. Some guy in there might have, let's get, people, banging heads to one another. But 99.9% of the people in here had nothing to do with any feud between Ethan and Mike Miller. So he is literally going through each and every little name in this book to find out who's on the naughty list and who's on the nice list. So you see the red pin there, marking all the artists out there. It's kind of odd from someone who was legitimately blacklisted at DC Comics. Had to go out on his own. Did a great job. Congratulations, Uncle E. Going through a book that someone he doesn't like and blacklisting all of the people from a comic company that's called Blacklist Universe. Blacklisting all of the people that came into contact with this book and backed it. I don't think that's a very good idea. I really don't. Now, the whole thing was Lonestar is gay. Pardon me. Mike Miller is gay. Did you have any idea? I had no idea Mike was gay. Who knew? Who can know? So Mike is gay. That was the whole thing. All right, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. I totally disagree with it, but okay, fine. I don't think that's a professional way to go through a book. Okay, you literally stop right here. You don't. These are also some of your backers, Ethan. Why? Why are you even doing this? I worry about people getting doxxed. I worry about people out there, especially little Timmy, getting doxxed out there. This isn't good. I don't know how many books Mike sold. I don't think the list of the backers was out there kind of publicly, but now here we are. Now here we are, literally going through the entire. I haven't paused. He's literally going through every single name, looking for artists, looking for people that he knows, and marking them up. Or who didn't back the book. Like Elliot Fernandez didn't back the book. Oh my God. I'm sure he's all right with Mike. I think they're fine. I think they're okay. So literally, like, see right there, one name out. Starting with A and going to Z. Ethan, with all due respect, you're a great artist. You're a great comic artist. And I'm sure you have plenty of secrets out there. I think it's time to take away the P there. I think it's time to take away the professional part. This is not professional at all, sir. I don't know. I don't know why you would do that. Other than you really just hate Mike Miller, and this kind of just blocks out a lot of stuff. You don't think straight. You don't think correctly. When your gut is filled with so much bile and hate, you just don't think how this might affect people out there. I'm gonna get off of this because I don't want to get anybody. I don't want to be hypocritical here, talking about doxing, and I'm sitting here doxing people. But for the 5 people who are watching right now, I hope you understand. Let me go. Pardon me, people. I gotta go back to pause it here. 1 second. 1 second here. All right, there we go. Get out of that. Otherwise, I'll have Ethan in my ear for the next hour and a half. I think this is like a 5-hour long stream. So there you go. Not good, sir. Not good. Now, second question. Oops, gosh dang it. Crying out loud. Here we go. Second question. Lonestar is gay, and it was the worst comic you've ever read. With all due respect, sir. Did you find that out just recently? Bear is, he might only be 29, but he's lived long enough to know that both you and John Malin did covers for him. So at what point did you figure out that this was What is the video called? I'll put it in the description. Hold on one second. Let me get to it. And you'll have to cue it to the 3 hour and 45 minute mark to get where Bear is here. 1 second. Bear is 29. Geez, I'm old Marc! Good to see Marc here. Holy cow. Long time no see, sir. I hope you're having a great New Year's here. I really hate to get involved with all of this stuff. Listen, people. I was gonna do Dancing Bear Attacks Ringmaster, but here we are. I'm not dancing, but Bear is had enough. Had enough with the 3-ring circus. So anyways, there is that. I wanted to get to a little bit of a different angle on a lot of this. Bear is 29. Oh, let's see. I'm sorry. Let me go. I'm missing the chat here. I apologize here. Ooh, did he mention my name on that list? Probably. EVS. I get to see VM here. EVS is red listing. Totally different to blacklisting. I'm sorry, VM. I apologize. Not worried about getting doxxed. I think maybe 6 or 7 people in Comic Day know my real name. There were plenty of people that had their real name in there. Thanks, Bear. I'll have to check it out just to see if my name's in there. There you go. CG is short for Comics Day. I'm not trying to get. There's plenty of great people in Comic Day. Ethan, look. Plenty of people trying to attack Ethan. Bear's not trying to attack anybody. I want everybody to try and get along. I just think it's a bad idea to list names of people's who backed a book, by the way, Ethan, that you wanted people to back. So you wanted people to back his book at the time, and now let's just call it red listing. Let's just call it red listing out there. So, no bueno, sir. No bueno. It's not good. That's not good. So, Bear was a little ticked about that. I was just gonna throw up my hands, head back. Pox on everybody's houses here. So, no, gosh darn it. No, you gotta stand up to the bully sometimes. Ethan, please quit bullying Mike's backers from back in the day that may not even still be around, may not even be backing his books, may not even like the guy. Please don't do that. That is really dumb. Really dumb. Really dumb. Not professional at all. Not professional at all. So, anyways, there is that. All right. They drew covers because they are gay too, of course, says VM. I had no idea. I've been enjoying my non-drama stream, says Marc. Well, there you go. I'm trying. Listen, Bear had it right here. Listen, it was pushed upon Bear. I had the Bear Attacks 3-ring circus for being tackled by 6 men. Could have went there. Could have had fun. No. We want to see drama. So, all right, fine. All right, here we are. Good to see. Oh, I forgot. I apologize, Melissa. Hello. I must have missed Melissa out there. She had a cold, but she is a lot better now. It might not be a cold. It might be allergies. We've got pollen left and right here. Pollen left and right, people. Kind of a side thing, and I wish I would have brought the video up. I can if you want me guys to, but I found a really interesting video that talked not directly with what's going on, Confiscate, Trashcast, or whatever it's called. Not directly. This guy's talking something a little bit different, but I would encourage everyone to go check out this video here. He does Grand Theft Auto videos, Grand Theft Auto Online videos. So video games, talks about video games and whatnot. How to make an achievement here, how to do. He has some funny stuff, like trying to do some completions of like stunt jumps or something like that, and trying to do it within 30 minutes. Fun stuff, fun interesting stuff. He had a video about 2 people that Bear is not really aware of at all, but it kind of links in with a lot of that stuff where it is, what is the difference between a creator and a reactor? In other words, um, like what we're seeing with Eric July. So Eric July will make a video. Ethan will come out and react to it. Mr. Viper's, what is it? Dark Viper AU. I think it's Australia, mate. I think it's Australia. Um, his point was it doesn't take a lot of effort to do a reaction video. All you got to do is, bring up the video and, I think that's bad. Oh, this is really bad. Rah, 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 rah. That sort of, pause, make your statement, unpause, let it go on. His point was the creator out there is actually the one that made the content. So they put in all the effort of writing or directing or editing, all that sort of stuff. Takes a lot of effort to make a video, or like a live stream like this. A little bit of effort. That takes a lot of effort. The reactor just reacts to that. But his main point was that it essentially takes away viewers from the original content creator, especially if they're a small channel. If you have a big channel out there that's just doing nothing but reaction videos, they're getting all of the impressions on YouTube. So the algorithm out there, it's trying to find what's the best video for the viewers out there. So you log into YouTube, it gives you, whatever it is, for a 12 videos up front there. Okay, here's our best gets at what you want to see right now, and continue to come back. They want to keep you in that sort of algorithm where it keeps going and going and going. His sort of point was that it takes away from the creators. Even though they might get a little bit of a bump in their viewership, it actually takes away where people might not want to watch like the original video. They would just watch the reaction to the video. So that person would lose out on viewers. It might lose out on revenue. Might lose out on a lot of things. In addition to a lot of the corrosive behavior that you saw just with soft doxing, I suppose, of all of Mike Miller's backers way back when, during Lonestar 1, which was what, 2018? 2017, 2018, something like that? I think 2018, if I remembers correctly. It might have came out, it was one of Bear's first videos, so it probably came out like early 2019, I think, if Bear remembers correctly. Anyways, all of that crazy stuff, it detracts away from, especially small. Bear doesn't. I'm not trying to complain anything like that, but some of the smaller artist channels out there that are trying to come up, like Irenee out there, for example, it takes away viewers that are promoting on YouTube. His contention was that it was a bad thing. Not necessarily that reaction videos were bad, but that the constant, day after day, ginning up drama, that sort of stuff, it draws away people. It draws away the algorithm that takes away from content creators, people out there, artists out there that are trying to put out their wares, that are having less and less and less and less and less viewers that are watching that, or potential viewers, I should say. So his example, they had millions and millions of viewers. The original artist, the original creator out there had like, I forget what it was, like 1 million viewers. The Reactor had like 8 million viewers. So they were extrapolating, okay, so 8 million viewers, it probably had, 40 million impressions out there. If only like a small percentage of that, 10%, 4%, something like that, watched it, that would still be in the millions of viewers, or thousands of viewers, or, however you want to do that. So, not good. I don't think I think the point has been made with the Trashcast. I think that it has now become essentially a clown show. It's nonsensical. And just way too long. I mean, several hours a day? Please, sir, just please just work on your comic and get that out. And if you want to come on YouTube and enjoy for a couple hours, great. But yeah, the day after day stuff, no bueno. No bueno at all. So I would recommend all of you. I would recommend everybody, even if you're not interested in GTA. He doesn't talk about GTA in that video. Even if you're not interested in the people that he's talking about here, the channels that he's talking about, kind of gives a interesting view of sort of the back end and the algorithm of YouTube and why you're seeing some of the stuff that we're seeing now and why the algorithm is kind of tilted towards people that just put out content after content after content, with it being just the quantity of it, not the quality of it. I think we all want to see better quality, especially from Bear here. Needs to do a professional show. So, anyways, I apologize. Low effort content indeed. Yeah, it doesn't take that much effort to do a reaction. Like, I mean, look, okay, well, I don't want to go back to it because it's got everybody's name on there, but I was doing a reaction right there, but it's not the whole show, and I wasn't even planning on doing. Well, I had it in the back pocket, but had other stuff to do here, so it's not Bear's entire show. So I think some of that has got long in the tooth. Bear has a theory on all of this, by the way. Has nothing to do with, well, it has a little bit to do with the algorithm, but well, one of these days Bear will get into it. But yeah, I think it's getting a little long in the tooth. I think attacking people just left and right for no apparent reason. Like the thing with Eric July. One of the big things was that he was overestimating the amount that his books cost. So when he gave the books away to it was some sort of charity. It was a charity that I think gave books to like children in a hospital or something to that effect. Low income kids, something to that effect. He was overestimating the amount there. Listen, if somebody wants to make a federal case about it, yeah, okay, fine. That might not be the most legal thing, but from what Bear could tell, here, Eric July paid up in full to the charity out there. It's like, oh, okay, well, hey, he made good. Everybody seems to be happy. There's nobody that's angry about it or anything like that, but that became a very big bone of contention. It's like, well, Uncle E, you drew a cover for Rippaverse. Why did you do that, number one? Number two, listen, if you wanted to be the big dog on campus, I'm sure you got paid a decent amount to do the cover there. Why not take a portion of that and give that to that charity? Make yourself look really good. Make yourself look really good about it. But no, it's just drama upon drama out there. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get back to the chat here. Let's see. This is why I love winter. Oh, okay. Unless you are allergic to snow, allergies aren't much of a thing at this time of the year. Well, they live down here with Bear. Not in the cave, just in Florida, the general area. Sorry, glued to Amy's phone. Hello, everyone. Hello, says Melissa. Hello. Amy says, LOL, Florida's a little different, I guess. The live oaks are losing their leaves, so spring is on the way. It is. Looking at the pine trees up there. They're about to pop here. Oh, my goodness. You see the cars out in the parking lot or whatever. Like, wow, look at all those yellow cars out there. Oh, wait, no, that's all pollen. They're just completely covered. They're like white. They're just all like covered in yellow pixie dust out there. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Like the Fine Brothers trying to copyright the word react all those years ago. Yeah, I don't think you could copyright the word. It wouldn't make much sense. No, it was just an interesting video on the difference between the creators and the reactors out there, and why the creators sometimes. This is why Bear kind of shifts gears a little bit sometimes with his reviews. It's like, okay, I don't want to do the same. Number one, it's a lot of work. Number two, I don't want to get stale And number three, it's like, okay, you don't get that many views on this review, so what can you do differently to do another review? You're always kind of constantly trying to do something different or, change it up just a little bit. Reacting is just like, okay, let me just sit in the chair and hit play, hit stop. And unless there's something like that is very transformative in that, in other words, Bear was talking about, hey, it's not a good idea to dox, everything. I didn't watch the whole video, just watched a little bit of it and made a comment that was, I hope, transformative of the original content. He came out with the content, hey, let's all the gay people that supported Mike. Which, by the way, if you really think Mike Miller is gay, if you think he's a homosexual, that was legit complaint in the video there. What is worse? Trying to get, and I don't think he's gay here, but he's got 18 kids. You would figure after the first or second kid, you'd be like, yeah, I love butthole better. But no. If you really, really, really thought that Mike Miller was gay, what is worse? Exposing a closeted man that has a family and a number of kids and a happy wife, or saying, what was it? Pride is a sin? Pride is a sin, I think was the tweet there. What is worse? I mean, if we have to protect the integrity of Comicsgate and kick out Mike Miller because he made a tweet saying that, what was it? It was, yeah, pride is a sin. Pride is a sin, right? If that's horrible, then wouldn't exposing a closeted man be even worse? You would think, right? I mean, I know it's just a bunch of hooey. I know they don't believe this. But I mean, like, one's got to be true. Like either they thought that Mike was gay before and have, never said anything about it, or they're making it entirely up. Either way, it kind of looks bad. But yeah. Anyways, I don't need to dwell on any of that there. But there we go. Sam says, hello, everyone. Hello, Sam. Good to have you here. But EVS was exposed a long time ago. VM, listen. I harbor no ill will towards EVS at all. I think he made a stupid mistake here, and hopefully he can correct it. I think the problem that a lot of people have. This is why Bear didn't want. I would much rather do the Bear attacks, the 3-ring circus here. I really would want to do it. One of the faults that a lot of people have when they try to go after or attack Ethan is trying to separate him from his audience. And that's, where's my Rick at? Where's my Rick? Hold on one second, people. Hold on one second. There we go. There's Rick. You're trying to separate Ethan from his audience. You're trying to separate Ethan from his audience. And now you're trying to separate Bear from EVS? Well, that's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. Saving the day once again. Kind of like Trump, I suppose. You might not, you or, his fans out there, they might not be successful comics artists. They might not even be the best artists out there. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. But there are plenty of people that are involved in workplace situations where, they may have been fired or kicked out of work because they said or had the wrong opinion on something. So when you see somebody like Ethan out there being successful, even though he was blacklisted, even though he had to go through a whole bunch of trials and tribulations to get back on, I don't want to say the top, but, he's doing well for himself. Doing well for himself out there, doing what he wants to do. They take inspiration from that. They will follow that type of person because they understand that that's kind of what's going on in their life. And they see a mirror there, even though they might not be that comics artist, they might not be that professional, they might not be, you know, that outspoken or able to do a really great live show or something like that. Much like Bear, they do look at that and they do appreciate that. So trying to separate those type of people is just, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen, Rick. It's not gonna happen. So that is the wrong way to go about it. So Bear's not even gonna try. Number one. Number two, it's hey, pal, hey friend, hey friendo. You said or did that one thing the other. You got really drunk and stupid the other night. You did some stupid stuff. You banged into somebody's car or whatever. Hey, you shouldn't be ducking this person. Go make it right. Go do the right thing. Helpful encouragement. Honest encouragement. I just think it's a really dumb idea to dox people just because you have a hate on for Mike Miller. Especially after you told those people to go buy the book. Very dumb. If you thought the book was so gay at the time, then why did you do a cover for it? It's silly. It doesn't make any sense. So one area they're not telling the truth here. So you gotta keep people honest. And I don't mean to call Ethan a bully, but sometimes you gotta stand up to a bully. Sometimes you just gotta smack him in the mouth, and you gotta know what the consequences are. But I gotta stick up for my own audience out here. So there we are. There we are. All right. I remember EVS discovered the sexuality with Wolverine. I had no idea. None whatsoever. Keep it on the funny pages, says Amy. There we go. What a strange thing to decide to do with your free time. Just make stuff up about people. No comment. No one was stopping you from reading the circus article, Bear. I think that's where we're gonna go. I think that's where we're almost an hour into this. This is where all that time goes with all these drama streams. It's like, there's important stuff to talk about, and then there's just all the for crying out loud. Pardon me, people. One of these days, professional show. There we go. All right. There we go. There is the idea. It does the stinking private thing for Bear. Stupid Tim Apple. I left the dramatic acting. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Same. Reminds me of the WWE. Yeah, well, is it fake? And if it is, then, okay. If you're just making stuff up, or if you're being just kind of, WWE style, when do you stop and say, oh, and by the way, this is a great book? Like we were told, Lonestar 1 and Lonestar 2 were great books. Go out and check them out. Now they're gay. So it's like, well, were they great originally, and now you've changed your mind? Or were they gay all along and you just didn't tell anybody? Either way, it's a bad look. It's not a good thing. So, anyways. Anywho. Ooh, Doritos, says Amy. Ooh, Doritos indeed. Yeah, if I want drama, I'll go watch soap operas. I ain't got the time for it. Well, I apologize, Mark. I apologize. Are we sure Lonestar isn't bi, says P. Money. Oh, God. Not going there. EVS made a song about his affair with Wolverine. He sang it all the time. It's fake. Everyone involved deserves an Oscar for their performances. Okay, there we go. I like it. I like it, Mark. Great way to end it. Great way to end it. By the way, people out there, clip away with Bear here. I got nothing to hide, nothing to, not worry about anything. Not worry about anything at all. I'm not selling a book, so you can't boycott Bear's book. He's not selling anything. I'm not a YouTuber, so you can't. Oh, they took away my YouTube funding. I don't have any YouTube funding. It doesn't matter. Alright, anyways, let's get on back to the more important things. From the Daily Star, people, Danny Guthrum, a dancing bear, attacks ringmaster during sick circus show before being tackled by 6 men. There you are. In China. China. That was the only picture? That was the only picture. Kind of looks like Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. We get to the news right as I finish dinner. Good timing. Well, thank you, sir. That's what beer does here. China the wrestler. Whatever. She's dead, isn't she? She died. I think she died. Yeah, that was interesting. China. We talked about this the last show. The Open AI, Sora. Sora was the name of the AI that they're doing, which is basically text to video prompts. So you come up and you say, "Hey, I want a lady walking down the street of Tokyo." There it is. Of course, we've got everyone worried about it. Including the folks at Variety. So they ask, why OpenAI's? Well, they don't ask, they demand. Why OpenAI Sora isn't ready to replace Hollywood. And they go on to talk about some of this stuff here, why it's not gonna do the thing that it might actually do. You better watch out. They talk about video quality and realism. Video length, right now it's only about a minute long. Sometimes they're only about 30 seconds long. It's kind of hard for the AI to do stuff over, let me go back to it, over a period of time. So, like, they can do her doing the walk, but you notice the guy in the background there with the white, his gait, his walk is a little bit off. I think the fabric is really well rendered, but I think his walk is like a little bit off there. So, there's some stuff in there that's not necessarily uncanny valley, but it's stuff that you're going to be like, wait a minute, something's off there. Spatio-temporal consistency, they also go on. Let's see, yet despite these advances, the following still presents real barriers for models like Sora to be used in Hollywood productions. I talk about continuity, going from scene to scene. So let's say you say, okay, the lady here, she's walking down the street. Okay, next scene, same lady, she walks into a building, or she walks to go get something to eat or something like that. This take and then cut. Next take. Okay, like so the next take, she might look different. She might have on a different colored dress, or the background might be a little bit different, or some of the signs in the background might be a little bit different. So there's not a way to do it consistently with the continuity. Controllability is another word that they have here. Trying to make sure that everything, like if you have a tracking shot, like what they're trying to do here, if you tried to do it like over a minute, the whole thing might crash. It would just be kind of nonsensical for us humans. Well, you humans out here. But the AI might think it's terrific, but it might not be the best controllable way of doing things. Finally, they say copyright. They finally hit it on the head here. Copyright. Most consequently, Hollywood productions are highly unlikely to use the outputs for on-screen footage without more clarity on both sides of the copyright law in generative AI. Significant questions remain open, including whether AI-assisted works from such models will be copyright protectable, and whether AI-generated material is an infringement liability due to the strong likelihood that the models have been trained on copyright material. So they would go and what they call scrape. It's not like scraping your arm or anything like that. They went and went through a whole bunch of different libraries out there, internet stuff out there to train their AI. So there's a question out there about, okay, you trained your AI, but are they just putting out If you say, hey, I want a mouse that talks and has pants, and then all of a sudden it comes up with Mickey Mouse, you're gonna be in some trouble there. Unless it's on a steamboat somewhere, you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble out there. China escaping. Oh, careful! You're gonna get P money. You're gonna get Bear in trouble here, P money. China escaping Wu flus and escaping bears. What will escape next? Bears with flu. Bears with the flu. The problem. What is stopping people from using AI on their own to make the movies they want? There you go. There you go. The big thing here is the copyright. Big thing is the copyright. Some films are so long and boring, a minute runtime would have been the best. I just blur the background and no one will notice. Oh, for crying out loud. No. No. Stinking bokeh. Just like Batman. Or what was it? Sorry, people, I'm jumping ahead here. Yeah, the Madam Webb here, where they got the hello, Sydney. They got the whole thing in the background. They just show like the one eye. It's like, what the heck's going on here, man? All I see is an eye in this image. That's it. There's nothing else going on. Yeah, just blur the background. Yeah, that'll make it work. What's the other one? Yeah, it's like the side face. That's all that they did. Like, what the hell? What kind of shot is this, man? What the heck, man? What's going on here? Ay. All right, where's my drink? This AI video you're showing, Bear, has more excitement than Madam Webb, but I'm bummed. Dakota Johnson would agree with you. From Bounding into Comics, Jacob Smith, fueling rumors of fiction. Friction, rather. It might be fiction. With Sony, Dakota Johnson has said she hasn't watched Madam Webb and probably won't. We're with you. Right there with you, ma'am. Right there with you. It seems like nobody likes Sony Pictures' Madam Webb, including its lead actress, Dakota Johnson. Okay, that's admittedly a bit of speculation. However, it's based on the very real admission from the star of the universally panned, not just here on Earth, but the entire universe. Herself, that not only she has not yet seen it, or has yet to actually watch it for herself, but she is unsure whether she will see it. Unsure whether or not she will ever will. That's it's a bad sentence, man. It's a bad sentence, especially for Beer here. But no, it just looks bad. It just looks terrible. I mean, not Dakota Johnson. I mean, Denny's 7. She's all right. She's fine. I mean, not like, oh wow, that's a leading actress, but supporting actress. She's fine. But Denny's 7. A Waffle House 8. We'll give her that. We'll give her that. Sweet as Sydney Sweeney needed more boobs. We told you that the last time. Oh, finally, a picture that doesn't have, well, it's sort of blurred. Why would a taxi take you into the middle of the woods? Wait, hold on, you can get taxis? Man, Bear can finally get into town. Alright. Finally, just call up a taxi. Yeah, where can we pick you up? The third tree. You know, after the fork in the road there. So anyways, there is Madam Webb. Look, this is just terrible. Awful. Oh, not the actress. I'm just talking about everything's blurry, man. They might have used AI on this. That wouldn't surprise Bear. Like half of her face. And the afro isn't even lit up. Not for crying. That taxi isn't that far in the background. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, it's just a lazy shot. I mean, it's like we have to be told that your main actress is in the woods, and she got there from a taxi. Oh, okay, yeah, and it's just slightly blurred. Oh, okay, yeah, wow, it's gonna go down in the annals of history of motion picture history of just great shots. Great shots. Well, that's a beautiful actress, but not a great shot. Not a great shot at all. Waffle House 8. We'll give her a Waffle House. Waffle House 8. I wonder if she. I wonder if she saw it, if Dakota would make sarcastic comments about Dakota's performance like the rest of us. Oh. Oh, wait, I'm missing something here. Hold on. The first film clip had a train coming to the viewer. People ran out of the theater. That's true. People have been scared about movies for a while. Yeah, that was the old Lumiere brothers. I want a young man named Timmy McDermott to overcome his bear oppressors. Only in your dreams, sir. Only in your dreams. Maybe if they use less light in the videos and shake the camera. Yeah, there you go. I wonder if she saw it, if Dakota would make sarcastic comments about it. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I wonder if. Does the actress clarify if she is one of those actors who just doesn't like watching themselves in film? I think that's what she was saying here. Where was it? Yeah, she says, I don't like watching my own films. For me, it's not. For me, it's a way to not have an existential crisis. Oh, get over yourself. For me, it's not watching my movies is like self-care. I have to listen. Bear has to listen to himself whenever he does his archive videos, just to make sure that the timing is, getting the chapters right and everything. I take the opportunity to listen in and to figure out, okay, how can we... I know, ha ha ha, how can we make the show better? I do promise you, we do try here. Beer does try, so, yeah, you just use it as, getting better as an actress. An existential crisis. Get out of here. No wonder nobody wants to freaking work with you. Anyways, that's that. I don't, but whatever. Look at those bright, vibrant colors. I know. Short focus. Anything can become reality with AI. Gosh dang it. Speaking of interesting movies coming up here, comicbook.com. By the way, I'm sorry, comicbook.com had this other. I can't believe it. I'm just going to show the article and I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say a word. Not a word. Not a syllable. It's like death silence. Death silence. Death silence. Anyhow, Jurassic 4, World 4. Jurassic World 4 taps Rogue One's Garth Edwards as director. I think that's a great idea. I think that's an excellent idea. I think that would make an interesting movie here. Garth Edwards, not a great writer at all. I think that's everyone's complaint about his what was it called? The Covenant. What was it called? The Creator. The Creator. Very interesting. Man, if he could use some of those techniques, I'm wondering if that might actually win an Oscar. If he could use some of those techniques that they used in his other movie there, for Jurassic, what's it called? Jurassic World. That might be interesting. That really might be interesting. I kind of would look forward to that. Kind of would. Universal has finally found the director to bring it to life. News broke recently that the original Jurassic Park screenwriter. There you go. All right, now we're cooking with gas here. Screenwriter David Cope, really good screenwriter. Reuniting with producer Frank Marshall. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there for a fresh start. I like it. I like it a lot here in the Jurassic. What? Just call it something else. Just call it Jurassic. Just call it Jurassic. Just do it like that. They were going to have a David Lettich tapped to direct, but it didn't work out. So they went with Garth Edwards. Garth Edwards out here. You know him from Rogue One, Godzilla, and of course the Creator out there. So maybe not the best writer out there, but he picked up a really great writer and a good producer as well. So if he just kind of sticks to the direction and uses his really good talents, he also is really good at scale. It's kind of hard to pull off. It's not easy doing scale. So when you get your T-Rex, it's gonna look like a big T-Rex. There you go. So July 2nd, 2025. So coming up here, people. Coming up, none of the stars are coming back. So it's gonna be an all new cast out there. So I think it's a good thing they are distancing themselves from Colin. How do you pronounce his name? Trevor films. There you go. First time I've heard another Jurassic movie was coming, and I'm over it. Well, I give it a chance, Peabody. I was actually kind of excited when I saw this. I'm like, they finally got a good. I don't think Jurassic Park, Jurassic World has had a good director since Steven Spielberg. I think this is a good. Hopefully they have a good script in mind, a good story in mind. Garth Edwards just dealing with the direction part of it. The original Jurassic Park was one of the very first heavily CGI'd movies at the time. A very new concept at the time. So you got somebody in there that knows what they're doing with CGI and is really good at it and can direct movies at scale. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. That's all I ask. Just check out the trailer. If it looks like garbage, hey, Bear understands garbage, man. Bear understands it. Let's see. There's my answer. I'm getting up there with Mission Impossible, Fast and the Furious, and Land Before Time in the total movie count. How many ways can you portray the hubris of man with dinosaurs? It's a good concept. Movies with a good concept are hard to come by. Bringing bringing back dinosaurs to come to your park, and then things go awry. That's a good concept. That's a better concept than hey, let's do a Spider-Man, but it's a woman. Oh, and there's 4 of them. 3, 4. Was there 4? I forget. It doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. Let's see. Not the same cast of like Jurassic Park: The Next Generation. We'll have to see. We'll have to find out. I don't know anything about the script. Couldn't tell you. You're on to something. Hadn't put that together when you typed that, says Marc. There you go. Oh, wait, I'm missing something. Jurassic Park is kind of a cross between Mission Impossible, Fast and the Furious, and A Land Before Time. Interesting. Interesting. There you go. Let's have a person running from dinosaurs in high heels. That's gotta hurt. That's a gotta hurt. Alright, take a drink here. This is a long article. I don't know if I'll get to all of it. Oh, by the way, I apologize. Charles Ridgely at comicbook.com for that article. That was one of the Jurassic Worlds. Oh, wait, Jurassic Galaxy. It was mankind's last desperate attempt at survival. Did they really need to bring the raptors? Dramatic string. Dun, 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 dun. I like that, Melissa. I like that. Or it could be like a cross. It could be like snakes on a plane. It could be like a raptors loose on a 747. That would be an interesting movie. We'll see. Hollywood contraction, people. Actors struggle to find jobs as TV castings dry up, people. It's drying up out there. Drying up, people. Is dead, by the way, this would be Nelly Andriva out here. Answer me, why does T-Rex need a starship? I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did there. Oh, by the way, Marc, since we're on to that, Bear is looking for, don't say Jurassic Park, by the way. Bear is looking for another movie series to kind of do another watch along. We were kind of playing around with maybe kind of we did the Rambo watch along. So I was thinking, okay, another franchise, I don't know, James Bond or something along those lines. Or maybe just like, so we did Sylvester Stallone. So maybe do like some Arnold movies. So if you have any recommendations out there, let Bear know. He'll take that into consideration. I need to get on it, man. It's almost March here, so I need to get the heck on it here. The other one was Star Trek. So I was thinking maybe do Star Trek, but there are only 5 Star Trek films, and that one is not it. That one is not it. Oh no! It would be the original. It would be the original James Bonds. It would be I don't know what to do first. In the books, it was From Russia to Love, and then it was Doctor No. In the movies, it was Doctor No, and then it was From Russia with Love. That's why he was going to the Bahamas in the first place. He was trying to get out of the European theater there after the events of Russia with Love. He's on the boat going, heading out to wherever in the From Russia with Love movies. So yeah, I would love to do the Sean Connery ones. I would love to do those. I tell you, people, not Goldfinger. What was it? Yeah, Goldfinger. Yeah, Goldfinger. Goldfinger is one of Bear's favorite films. Uh, top 5, not like top 5 James Bond films, like top 5 films of all time. Goldfinger. I love that movie. It was a great movie. Great movie. Excellent movie. Oh man, oh man. You can't get enough of that. Oh, where the heck are we, man? All right, I apologize, people. I don't mean to leave it on this, but let's see. As Deadline reported in September, accelerated a contraction and reeled-in budgets made for a bumpy re-entry into the TV marketplace post-strike. Things only got worse by November when tens of thousands of SAG-AFTRA members started looking for jobs after the Actors Union reached an agreement with the studios. The wave of series cancellations, which is an interesting topic of its own, during the strikes has continued amidst sweeping cost cutting, including layoffs and content removal. What was it? Willow, number of the other ones out there, by traditional media companies, and some belt tightening among the tech-based streamers also, as their once sky-high series budgets have come back down to earth. So, for example, let me see if I can find it here. It's a long article here. They were trying to get, big name, featured names, people in their 40s, 50s, 30s, 40s, and 50s here. They're trying to get those people, but they were only going to offer them, they've shrunk down the episodes. So it used to be 22, 24 episodes on networks, ABC, CBS, all that sort of stuff. That brought in some money over the year. Now they've reduced it down 6 to 10. That's not doing good. They're usually canceled after a couple seasons, so they're trying to bring in big name stars, but they're reducing their budgets. They're reducing their budgets sharply. So I'm trying to find it here. Like for example, the Blue Bloods, they're getting canceled not because nobody's watching it, but because that it's costing the studio's money. So even the cast took a big pay cut there. But they were trying to. I apologize, people. It's a long article here. Yeah, so they're topping A-listers. I mean, like top name talent, top name talent out here. 100K an episode. So that's 600 to $800,000 for the series or for the season. When Friends went for its last season, each one of the actors were making $1 million an episode. So trying to get the A-listers to come on down to do just a couple seasons, and then that's it. It's interesting. So, anyways, a very interesting article here. It is in the description, but they're already saying peak TV is over, sir. Over, sir. So, 2024, it's going to be a very anemic year, not only for the acting class, but productions, everything. Everything either got pushed back, canceled, shortened, all sorts of stuff. So any of the stuff that you like and watch on, TV or streaming, you're going to have a whole lot less choices, And some of the big names might not be returning or even coming at all. So there you are, people. You know, sometimes people say, "Oh, we need to kill Hollywood." Boo. Well, you know, not everybody is an A-lister. A lot of times the actors, you know, are only there on a series, maybe two, and you know, 6 to 8 episodes. You know, they're not making a whole lot of money. And when top tier talent's only getting 100K, you can imagine what the lower tier is. So there you go. There you are. Marc says, interesting. Oh, I already read that. Let's see. Actually, I take that back. The only one of Daniel Craig's film that I liked was Casino Royale. I I didn't think that I like Daniel Craig. I thought that Daniel Craig would have made an excellent Bond villain. I don't think he made a great. He was like a bouncer. He wasn't a super spy. Like he never really did any like spy work or really anything. It was just like punching people. And Casino Royale was just like he's an assassin. Like no, he's a spy. He's on His Majesty's Secret Service. Um, the only this is going to be very controversial. The only one that Bear actually liked, other than the ending, was Spectre. I thought Spectre was a really good movie, other than the ending. Um, and you could tell, you could literally see the Sony hacked emails where they literally went back. They did like 2 or 3 endings where they were trying to get it right. Literally everything after, like he's strapped to the chair, and they're trying to like drill into his brain or whatever the heck. Everything after that point was a complete rewrite. I liked Spectre. I thought that was a really good one. Everybody liked Skyfall. I thought it was kind of meh. I didn't. I wasn't into it. Casino Royale was. Only thing good about Casino Royale was Eva Green. That's right, I said it. No, God, freaking Quantum Solace was horrible. Just awful. If Beer wanted to get a Bond movie just to make fun of, it would be that movie. That's so. God, I hated that movie so much. So no, no. Timothy Dalton, yes. George Lansbury, how dare you? I gave up after Skyfall. How they offed him was pretty dumb. Yeah, again, it wasn't. They were supposed to have Sean Connery in there. Goldeneye, or Brosnan. Yeah, Goldeneye was a great movie. I really liked that one. Wait, he says wasn't great? How dare you? Oh, post Goldfinger Brosnan wasn't great. Oh, I see. Yeah, Goldfinger or Goldeneye was great. I really liked that one. The one with the last one that he was in, the one with Halle Berry. I can't remember the name of it. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good one. Kind of James Bond going rogue. I thought that was pretty good. The ending, it fell apart, but most of the movie was really good. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think Brosnan did a really good job. I wish he would have came in maybe about 10 years, 5 to 10 years earlier. Um, he was starting. Not that he was old or anything like that. I really wish that they would have continued with Pierce Brosnan. I don't think. I think that they went and saw what was the Matt Damon one, the Bourne Identity. I think they saw the Bourne Identity and said, "Let's copy that," and that was the Daniel Craig era. And it was just like, no, just you were doing all right with Brosnan. He just needed a good script and a good director. Um, well, the Michelle Yeoh boat chase. I gotta take a negative on that one there, but tomorrow never dies. Thank you, sir. Bear should rank the Bonds from best to worst sometime. That's a long list, and I haven't. Some of the oh God, I'm trying to remember his name now. The guy that had the longest run. I can see his face. Oh gosh, why am I forgetting his name right off the top of my head here? Anyways, some of his movies were good, some of them weren't. Um, Moonraker was all right. Some of the other ones were good, but yeah, definitely Sean Connery. Sean Connery's top, and then everybody else is kind of just second tier. Second tier. Never mind, that was Die Another Day with Halle Berry. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, because he was like in North Korea or something like that. Yeah, that was good. I really, James Bond's always supposed to escape the bad guy, and then like in this one he gets caught. I was like, oh wow, that's an interesting twist. Roger Moore, thank you, sir. It figures the Canadian comes out and tells beer. There you go, Roger Moore. Brain fart here. Why am I leaving it on deadline here? I had this one with Marvel. It's getting a little long here, so probably might want to do this the next time here. But yeah, retooling. Haha. Good luck with that. No, I meant I know what you mean, Mark. Yeah, he does get captured a lot. No, I meant like in the beginning of the film, he what was the Roger Moore one where he's like being chased down the mountain, and he's like skis off the cliff. You're like, no, Bond, and then he pulls the parachute and the Union Jack comes out, and oh, that's great. So it's like, oh, okay, but no, I know what you mean, but no, he went to prison and was like tortured and all this other, and that was the beginning montage and all that sort of stuff. So no, I like that. I like that. That was pretty cool. I think that was Moonraker. There you go. One of his better ones. One of his better ones out there. So, anyways, I would have done this, but gosh dang it, we had to talk about freaking Comicsgate drama and people being doxxed and all that other stuff. So, Ethan, stop it. Just stop, man. Just please, man. Just don't. If you got a beef with Mike, you got a beef with Mike. I wish you guys would figure that out, but there's a lot bigger fish to fry out there, if you know what I mean. But whatever, man. Just don't freaking. Don't get into the backers. Those are people that are backing your books for crying out loud, or people that took your advice and backed the book for crying out loud. So, anyhow, that is our spring. I like this picture here. In the bathtub there. Spring cleaning. Amy, if she's still here, are they doing a D&Q tonight? The bigger fish to fry or overdue books? Well, that's actually why Bear was talking a little bit about the AI. And I've said in the past, I said after CyberFrog 2, great book, excellent book, one of the best in Comicsgate. If you needs to take 5 years to do it, please go right ahead. Story was great, art was great, everything about the book was great. This is one of these, separate the art from the artist a little bit. I thought it was great. I said take 5 years, go right ahead, do whatever you need to do. But I mean, with all the AI stuff coming up here, man, oh man, Bear might be able to do a CyberFrog here in 5 years. So that would be the only downside. That would be that, and just tell people, hey, it's going to take 5 years. I'm a slow drawer. I draw slow. I don't think he draws slow. He just draws very detailed. But yeah, that kind of I think that's starting to get on some people's nerves there is like, okay, I think that's why. Let me go to it here real quick. I want to make mention of this. Go check out Fiendish 2, people. And go check out Gary's book as well. Go check out his book as well. 595,000, doing a good job on there. I would like to see where this was. Oh, Melissa is checking. Thank you. I would like to see where this was at the same time with CyberFrog 2. It feels like, I don't know this for certain, but it feels like it's a little bit lower. If Bear had to guess. Now, Bear was down there with all of the degenerates down there in Tampa Bay. And some of the people were talking about CyberFrog. They're talking about, they got the, what was it called? The honeycomb box. Bear got his copy, never got the honeycomb box, got the single issue. These people spent a lot of money went and we're still waiting on their book. So I'm wondering if there's a number of people out there that said, okay, the last book took forever. I'm going to wait maybe till the campaign gets to a close and then go buy the book. Um, that may be the reason. Again, I don't have the numbers right in front of me where this is closer, but I thought he came pretty quickly to $1 million. He's a little over half a million. Nothing to shake a stick at, but um, I'm wondering if that might be a little bit of the case there. Might also be the case of a little bit of just fatigue out there with people, or just finances. Could be finances as well. So we shall see. We shall see. I thought it got up to I thought two got up to a million or by this point or was pretty close. I think so too, Mark. I think so too. Again, I don't have that right in front of me, but it does seem like that it's going a little bit slower. Again, uh, people out there that are wanting to clip this, I want nothing but the best for Uncle E. I hope he makes $2 million. I hope he does really well. Beer's just kind of, coming up with some theories on why it might be a little slow there and why the late books crowd might have a certain point. Even liars out there have to have a certain degree of truth in there. So we shall see. Statements of facts or statements of facts, says Mark. All of the above. Let's see. Oh yeah, he made $1 million before the first month was up on book 2. Okay, thank you, P Money. Thank you. Same here, Bear. I wish EVs. I don't wish EVs all the best. Those stinking cars. I want an internal combustion engine. Oh, EVS. I apologize. EVS. All the success you can get. Yeah, I mean, a rising tide lifts all boats and everything. I just wish, again, it kind of goes back to what's his name? Dark Viper? Dark Viper? Yeah, Dark Viper fella. Where some of the silly, goofy trash cast stuff takes away, from other creators out there. Hey, it's taken away from me. Listen, whatever. We're a small channel. Beer's being shadow banned. Hell, YouTube might just scratch the entire channel. I have no idea, but yeah, I want some of the other artists out there to have an even enough shot out there. Give everybody an even shot out there. Only Tesla. I don't think they can drive Teslas up there in Canada. I think it's too cold. Wouldn't the door handles freeze? I think the door handles would freeze. You couldn't get in or out. I saw where I think it was Hertz, the rental car company. They was like, yeah, we're gonna get Tom Brady, we're gonna get him to advertise for us, we're gonna get a whole bunch of Teslas, we're gonna be the EV rental place that you can get. Couple months, a year later, they're like, please buy our EV cars off of us. They're not making us any money. In fact, they're losing money for us. Please, please take my EV car. Please take my EV car. Marco for Anthony says, Elon, if you can hear me, my driveway is right over here. If you want to give me one for free. Well, I mean, a free one's not bad. Free one's not bad at all, but paying $80,000 or $100,000 for one. I don't know, man. I don't know. And it looks like there's a Chinese company that they brought Tesla over to China. Of course, China steals everything. China is asshole. They stole everything from Tesla, and now they're outproducing Tesla in China, and they want to build a factory in Mexico so they can sell the crappy Chinese Teslas to American consumers. So there you go. Thanks, Elon. That wasn't a smart move there, but I understand where you're coming from. But yeah, bad choice. Bad choice. Melissa says, I haven't got any word yet, but sometimes Mike sends his notices close to the wire. Yes, he does. Very scatterbrained. Y'all take a free one to use in the summer, but not a chance in the winter, says Peabody, because he knows what he's talking about. What he is talking about there with the cold. I found it funny that Like you turn on the heater in the Teslas and it actually uses more power. It's like, I'm trying to stay warm here in my cold car and it's running down the battery and I'm not going to be able to make it home. Like, yeah, well, you know, it stinks for you. I'm just going to keep the old internal combustion engine for a couple of years because it makes heat. It makes heat. Some things never change with Mike. LGBTQ plus Mike. Let's not forget that. I'll make sure to put that in the chat if I happen to wander on over there this evening. Yes, indeed. They haven't done an auction in a while either. Well, Marc, Bear Rainbow Mike. Yeah, there you go. Bear actually got a piece hopefully in the mail here real soon from Conan. Got a nice little Catwoman. I forget what they were doing the other week, but man, oh man, he had a banging Catwoman. I've already got a Catwoman from Conan. Getting another one, man. So there you go. So yeah, talk to them. See if they'll do an auction stream one of these days. Need to do one. Those were fun. Those were fun. P. Mike says, I'll dress as Lonestar next Pride Month. All right, well, with that, we're probably going to go ahead and wrap it up here. You have stumped Bear P. Money. You have stumped Bear. So, all right, people. Well, if they end up doing a D&Q, hopefully Bear will come by and regale you all with his presence. But you know what? Until then, all of this talk, where are we? Almost an hour and a half. All this talk has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr, grrr. Good night, everybody.